Hello, once again, first grade friends. We are ready to do our reading and writing time. We're going to start first with reading. So I hope that you have your Grace Reader ready with you, followed by your Unit 6 Kitty Cat book, because you will be answering some questions after you read the story, either by yourself or with an adult. Today's story is going to be found on page 8, and it is titled The Picnic by the River. And today you're going to be reading about some visitors that come to Grace and her family as they are enjoying a picnic. There are some special words in our story that I would like for you to keep on a lookout for. They again have some of our words with the sound like Grace, Spencer, raced, and center. Also keep an eye and an ear out for the word voice and glanced, and also the word rinsed. You hear all of those sounds spelled different ways, but in all of those words. We're also going to be seeing a lot of words in our story of verbs, action words that have the ending ed on them. So you can be looking for the word picked, stuffed, asked, brushed, and slipped. So keep an eye out for those words. Some two-syllable words, words with two parts. Picnic, you can say and clap those out. Basket and river. Two words I want you to think about as you're reading and what they mean. They might be new words to you. The word brushed, and that doesn't mean like I brushed my hair, but if you brushed by something, that means you moved very lightly and very quickly by it. Like you might have brushed by the dog on your way out the door this morning. You went by him very quickly. And the other word I want you to be looking for is the word glanced. And if you glance at something, that means you're looking at something very quickly. So maybe take a glance around your room or around your house. It's just a quick look. So be looking for those words today. You're going to read today's story to find out who visits Grace Picnic. And our story again is titled The Picnic by the River. When you finish reading today's story, again, either by yourself or with a family member, you will need to take out your kitty cat book, and we're going to be doing the questions that follow that story, The Picnic by the River, followed, there are 4 questions. It's going to be 8.1. So again, you have 2 questions on the front, where hopefully you can write a complete sentence with a capital letter and an end mark. And then you have questions 3 and 4 on the back side that you need to write complete sentences as your answer. Remember, if you want to challenge yourself, you can write the page number down for each of the answers as you find them in your story. Remember to use your story to help you find the answers. If you don't quite remember, you can always go back and reread either the whole story or parts of the story to find the answer. When you finish with the reading portion, join us back and we will do some practice with our spelling words and also with nouns and pronouns. You may pause the video now and we'll see you in just a little bit. All right, we're going to take a little bit of time now and work on our spelling words for this week. I'll hold those up. Remember, we're focusing on words that have the sound S and Z. And the sound can be made using the letter S, like in sun, or double S, like in the word kiss, or it can be made with the letter C, as in scent, or even CE, as in our word prince. We're also looking at the sound of Z, made with a zip, 2 Z's, jazz, and even sometimes S on the end of a word can make the Z sound, like in the word pigs. And then, of course, our tricky word is our word here. And remember, this word here is talking about the place where something is, not the here that you do with your ear, but Mom asked me to sit over here. So take some time and practice your spelling words. You can either write them on your whiteboard that I sent home with you. You can write it with different colors on a piece of paper. If it's nice weather outside, take your list of words and go practice writing outside with some sidewalk chalk that I sent home with you. You can practice typing your words on the computer if you have access to be able to do that. Think of lots of fun different ways that you can practice spelling your words. If you have magnetic letters, you can spell your words that way. Find some fun ways that you can practice and see how well you can spell all of these spelling words all by yourself. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, and then you can pause the video. When you're finished practicing your spelling words, come on back and we will do some work with nouns and pronouns. All right, we are going to look at some sentences today, and we're going to talk a little bit about nouns and pronouns. I'd like for you to look at this first line. It says, Kate is a girl. She is fun. Can you guys tell me who is those two sentences about? Who are those two sentences about? Kate is a girl. She is fun. Who is fun? That's right, Kate is fun. And I want you to notice we've used this special word, she, to replace the word Kate. We're still talking about Kate, but we used this special word, and that word is called a pronoun. It's taking the place of our word Kate. And we can do that when we use a different word to replace a noun. Let's try another example. Look at the blue sentence. Jack can run, he is fast. Who do you think our sentence is telling us can run and is fast? Who is that? Yeah, that's Jack. But look, in our sentence, we didn't use the word Jack again. We used the word he. That is a pronoun, and it's taking the place of Jack's name. Pronouns take the place of a noun. We have girl pronouns, she, we use she for girls, and we have boy pronouns, we use he for boys. Let's look at our last sentence. Bob had a ball, it was red. What is our sentence telling us was red? That's right, the ball was red. So here's our pronoun it, and it's telling us about the ball. We didn't say the ball was red, we said it was red, but we know that we're talking about the ball. So sometimes we can have pronouns that talk about girls, she talking about Kate, he talking about Jack, and it talking about a ball. And you may not have known that those were called pronouns, but you use pronouns all the time when you're talking about your friends. He said this, or she did that, or it is really big. We use pronouns all the time, and pronouns simply take the place of nouns. Remember, a noun names a person, place, or thing. And so she will take the place of a girl noun. He will take the place of a boy noun. And it will take the place of things, objects that aren't boys or girls. So now we're going to do a little practice in our workbook. If you'll find your kitty cat book and turn to 7.1. And we'll look at the first example together, and then I'm going to have you do all by yourself 2, 3, and 4, and then also the 5 on the back side of the page. So let's look at the first one together that they did. Number 1 says, Kate is 9. She wrote a book. So what we're going to do, we're going to underline our pronoun. So here it is, she. And we're going to draw that little arrow to tell who is she talking about. Well, she is talking about Kate. It's taking the place of Kate. And then we're going to practice writing that pronoun, she, on the line. And you see that they did that for you already there in your workbook. Let's try number 2. Jack has a shop. He sells coins. Can you tell me what the pronoun is? That's right, it's the word he, and who is he talking about? He is talking about Jack. So we're going to draw that arrow from he to Jack so we know our pronoun is taking the place of our noun, and you can underline that pronoun if you want, and then we're going to write that pronoun he on the line so we know which word our noun is and which word our pronoun is. You are welcome to finish number 3 and 4 on the front, and then you can also do 1 through 5 on the back. Again, if you have any questions, you're always welcome to contact Mrs. Hoffman, and I will help you, or you can ask an adult for help. I hope you have fun working with pronouns and nouns on this workbook page. See if you can use nouns a lot and pronouns throughout your day.